Hello, everyone. This is Manuel de Luna. I just wanted to let you know that in this episode, we talk about what happened in Astro World Festival in Houston, Texas. Um, we don't want to disrespect anybody, and we wish soon resignation for the families of the people who passed away, especially to Rudy Peña. This episode is for you, bro. Howdy, y'all. Welcome back again to MoonTalks, to this 14th episode. For this time, I'm with Randy, the creator of 1009. Randy, thank you so much for coming. Appreciate
Thank you so much for
it.
having me, bro.
How are you, bro?
Good. Surviving life.
Dude, for real, like it was hella crazy. Like for those who doesn't know, this past week, and well, this episode is gonna come out like in 2 weeks. So like 2 weeks ago, it was Astro World, this big ass festival in the US. It's hosted in Houston by Travis Scott. So there was too much people in there. In the like
Chaotic.
in the level that some people died on it because there was no oxygen, people pushing each other all around. So I like literally when he got here, I was like, bro, I'm fucking glad you're here.
Yeah.
Like to have you here because you never know. Like
Could have been any of us.
it could be anyone. Like the following day after all the news and shit, my friends were like, dude, Rudy passed away, and we were like, fuck. Well, Rudy was one of my friends from college. So this episode is for you, Rudy. So tell me more about your experience there, man.
When we got there like around 11. It was really, really calm in the beginning. Like when we got to the entrance, we were able to enter calmly. Like we literally did the health check. We were able to pass and have access to Astro World, like not suffering. Like when people at 9 got there, they were like throwing out the gates and stuff.
Shit.
Yeah, it was crazy beforehand. We didn't know that until like after we left Astro World that had happened. We went to go see Metro's set. He didn't end up showing up, so when we were there waiting, it was already crazy. Like it was already really crazy, and like at least 10,000 people were waiting for that set. We were in the very front, and like we were getting pushed and pulled, and it was really crazy. So we were with Lily's little sister.
Yes.
She was between us, and I saw her like trying to get air, and I'm like, yo, is this really worth it? Like, are we really gonna like put ourselves in danger for like an artist? So we decided to get out, to be honest, as soon as like it started getting out of hand, even before Travis, to be honest. Yeah, it was crazy.
And then you were telling me that you saw people, and what happened?
Yeah, when we went to after Metros, which we left that set around 1, we went to see Travis, which he was scheduled to perform around 8:30, I believe, and he was on time. He actually showed up at 8:30. We waited 7 hours to get the seats that we got, which were next to the gate, like
Yes.
the passing lane where all the celebrities, well, they were there. They had access to that, so we were there 7 hours prior to it starting, and it was calm until he came out. It's when everybody started losing it and like getting crazy. Like on the first song, people were passing out. People were like
Shit.
like couldn't breathe. Like people were crying. Like they were fainting. It was a mess. Like when they moved us to the passing lane, the VIP section, that's when we started seeing all the bodies get carried out.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was devastating seeing like how like probably like an hour before they were like living their best lives, and
For real.
and then as soon as the concert started, they literally were lifeless and like being carried out. So it was very sad.
Shit. Yeah, because imagine going to a concert just
Yeah.
to like have fun with, and then this shit happened.
Yeah, it was like people were having seizures, bro. Like I remember like turning and I'm like, yo, he's having a seizure, and like seconds later they're like, move out the way. Like they were being carried out, like compulsing, like how do you say it? Like yeah, like they were
Yes.
like reacting really bad, like to the point that they died.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for those who doesn't know, 8 people passed away. More than 300 people needed medical attention. 24 people were in the hospital after that night. It was hella crazy.
It was super crazy. It was like as soon as the concert finished, I kept repeating to Ash and stuff. I was like, "Yo, like, you have no idea how blessed we feel. Like, you have no idea how blessed we were to like survive."
Yes, and tell me more about like for that for this thing that it's going on social media. You know,
Mm-hmm.
people posting their pictures of
Mhm.
Astro World, including you, including
Yeah.
Ashley. What do you think about those comments of people saying that, oh, this is disrespectful and shit?
I think honestly we were there and we got helped by like the audience, like the crowd people, and we were helping them too. We did as much as we could to each other as fans, like that we went to go see the concert. So there's not like we get like my respects and prayers and like go to the families that lost their loved ones and stuff. But like there's so much that we could have done. I feel like the security did as much as they could do, and to be honest, not to pinpoint anything, right? But Travis saw it happening. He could have like just been like,
Just
relax,
like, dude,
like,
open
relax.
the fucking shit.
Yeah, like turn the lights up. Like let's just relax. I'm here and I'm not going. You know, like look. I've seen so many TikToks of other artists like saying like, give me back the towel, like when they fight over a towel, you know.
Yes.
Like and like calming everything down. Like he could have done that. I'm not blaming him necessarily, but he could have. He could
Yes.
have. But yeah, it's sad.
Well, that was something that I wanted to talk about because you're the first person that went to the to this festival that I talked to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you're okay once again. Well, so that was like a little extra view about what was Astro World
Mm-hmm.
from a point of view of somebody who was there. But so leaving that a little behind, let's get started with this podcast, man. Just to remind you, we can talk shit,
I'm
bad
excited.
words. There's no problem about it. We don't believe in cancel
Culture.
We hate that. It's
Twitter
like-
stays mad.
Yes. So I'm just afraid that this video comes out years later and then cancel me. Like what I like to think, like, don't cancel people for shit that happened years ago.
Yeah.
Because like the mentality and shit, just people change and
Yeah.
society, whatever. Let's get started. First of all, who are you?
Randy, I am 25 years old. I like to consider myself a creative person. I met you actually in school because of Ash, right? But
Yes.
like you were a dancer. I'm a music major.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just creative and I'm cool. I'm just kidding.
He's cool. He's cool. So how did 1009 born? Like how did it start? How did you go to that?
Yeah, I actually was born on 1009.
Oh,
Oh,
shit!
yeah.
That's a great
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, October 9th. That's when I came to this world. The stars aligned. So I do believe in like astrology and stuff like that.
Okay.
You know. So I thought to myself, what's more important to me than the day that I was born? Because I was existed. My parents had sex and I was born.
Yes.
Right. Well, not right after. Like
No,
9
9
months
months later.
And that's where that name came about. My birthday.
That's nice.
Yeah.
1009. I thought it was like an hour or something, but no,
Yeah.
it's a date.
It's a date.
I like
I
it.
actually have I love numbers. I'm super into numbers. I have a couple of tattoos that are numbers, like
Okay.
different numbers, like time. I have my brother's lucky number 3.
Okay,
So yeah, I'm into numbers.
that's nice.
Yeah.
So, what does 1009 means? Like not just your date of birth. Like what is it like? What's the whole concept of it?
I think the concept of 1009 means birth. It's like rebirth. You could reborn anytime you want, create who you want to be anytime. It's very inspired by angel numbers. I think it's very trendy right now.
Okay,
Angel numbers. For example, the shirt you have on is
sponsored by 1009.
the shirt that he has on right now is it's 111, which is intuition.
Okay.
Right? On the back it says I am a fucking god, which is trusting your gut. You know, like you are who you want to be, you no matter what. You know. So that's exactly what that means.
You know what? Right now that you say that, I actually came back with the podcast because I saw this TikTok. Right,
Mm-hmm.
I feel that that TikTok was made for me. Right? So that those kind of TikToks that say like, tell us some piece of advice
Uh-huh.
that changed your life, and it was this dude like, yo, when you go to work and your boss tells you to do something, you do it. You
Mm-hmm.
don't wanna make your boss think that you're stupid or something
Or
like that.
slacking yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
So why when you tell yourself to do something and you don't do it, like you're failing
You're
yourself.
failing, yeah.
Why you don't fail your boss but you fail yourself?
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like-
I gotta come back because this is what I'm gonna do. Like
That's
I
what
really
you're
like
meant
to
to
do
do.
this.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. I think I've always said this, like they say how like artists and like painters and like music people and all this stuff is like, it's like, oh, you're not gonna make it, like all this shit, you know, like,
Yes.
oh, like it's really hard to make it. And it's like artists make things for people that people don't need, you know, that's like a thing. And it's like, I'd rather die trying than living a life without knowing if I could have made it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
The what if.
What if, you
Yes.
know, I don't want to be 70 in my deathbed and being like, man, I could have won a Grammy if I tried hard, you know, or
Yes.
like, you know, so it's just, this is what I want to do, you know.
Yes. Yeah. I sometimes when I go to talk with my grandpa across, I like to record our conversations.
Because they're
Be-
wise.
Yeah, they're wise. You always get something from them, and we were talking about because I'm going to Germany in a couple of weeks.
That's badass.
Yes, thanks. And he was like, "Yeah, do all you wanna do that makes you happy, because that's the only thing that we take to death. We don't take money, we don't take houses, we don't take anything. We just take the memories, the good things that happen to us, dude." And I
It's
mean,
true.
I love that recording is in Spanish, so I might put it at the end of this video.
You should.
Yes.
Let's sample it.
Yes.
Right?
Sir.
It's like a sample, it's like a music sample of like a wise person saying
Yes,
something.
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. So tell me more about like. So you're a music major.
Yeah.
How you got into that?
I think I never was into like, oh sorry, my poster.
We're all like this.
I was always into music. Like I remember being so young and not knowing the lyrics of a song, right? And like
Yes.
making up my own because it sounded similar.
Yes.
And like, you know, like being like, oh, like it's a different story that I made up, but same melody, you know?
Yes.
So it always like, it started like that. And then I'm like, I started being a fan of music and being like, why didn't I write that song? It's so easy. You know,
Yes.
it's like,
Sometimes we think it's so easy.
yeah, it's like,
Yes.
it's so easy. Like, why didn't I come up with that shit? So it's like, now I come up with my own shit, you know? And like, I haven't
Yes.
released anything, right? But it's like, I write a lot. I write a lot.
And do you prefer to write or make the melodies? Or both?
Both. I think that like, I like storytelling somehow. And sonically, it's easier to me sonically. You get me? So that's what I've been
I
doing.
got you. Wait, not a lot of people get the balls to get into some
Yeah.
art majors.
Yeah, I still don't have the balls to release it only because like for example that I just released a video that you probably guys saw. What's his name? Justin?
Justin
Yeah,
Lawrence.
like I think it's crazy and like I'm super proud of like Laredo people, like also Too Far Gone, Rafa. Have you heard of? Oh, you did a little like suggest Laredo artist. And
Oh yes,
dropped-
I did a
dropped
lot of
some- yeah.
I posted a lot of people.
Yeah, I think it's really cool when like Laredoans make music and it's good. I'm very
Yes,
proud.
yes, I like these shows. Like
Yeah.
going to them. Like that's what I used to do before the pandemic
Mhm.
because I wasn't 21 to go to bars.
Yeah.
And I was like, let me go to the shows. And I was just looking for shows like country shows, rap, indie, whatever. So your music is more into like what kind of genre do you think it's?
I honestly don't have a genre right now, only because like I would hate to like limit it, right?
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
totally
But
understand.
I play the piano, so most songs are written
Okay.
on piano. But I would like for them to graduate into something else. Like I think I'm very inspired by like Chance the rapper.
Chance the motherfucking rapper.
Yeah.
Right? Dude, when I moved to Laredo, I don't love Spotify. It was the first time that I downloaded it because I didn't have friends. I didn't have anything, just
Yeah.
music, right?
Yeah.
And I remember the music that I feel that saving through my first months here in Laredo, it was Chance the motherfucking
Yeah,
rapper. Like.
I have had so, like, it's so corny to say and I sound so nerdy, right? But I've had so many moments where like Chance and Kendrick Lamar Damn album and like Coloring Book
Yes.
and Graduation from College Dropout from Kanye, they like inspired me to become a music major.
That's nice.
Yeah, because I was like, I was going to college, right? I did my associates and stuff, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do, like, I was going for business, accounting and shit.
Yes.
I'm like, that shit's too boring, bro. Like, I'm
For
better
real.
than that. I'm better than that. I'm
Yes.
funner than that, should I say?
Yeah,
I think.
I remember with Chance the Rapper. I like caps. I have always liked caps.
The three.
Yes,
the
the number three. I remember to search the cap online, and I was like, damn, I want it, but it was like 35 to $40. And as I say, I was new here, had no friends, had no money, had anything, just and I didn't want to ask my dad for a $40 cap. So I remember I ordered like a $7 replica.
Oh shit, that's better.
In eBay or somewhere like that. It got here like 3 months later from China, and I still have it. It's like all messy because I used to wear it the whole time. But I keep it because it's like, this is
memory.
Yes, this is the memories that I have. So that's really nice, man.
Yeah.
You're one of the few people that I know that are into
Chance
the Rapper.
Yeah. He's really cool. He makes like gospel music, and he's not a singer. He's a rapper, but he's a poet. Which makes, like, it's like it's crazy. It's cool.
There's a couple of lines that I like that it's like mind blowing.
Yeah, he's really cool. I also like Kanye because he gave me the same vibe. You get me, like, musically. And Kendrick too. I think they're all like poetic rappers.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. And they go crazy too.
Fuck yeah. So keeping on with 1009. Are you afraid of people not liking your shit? Like, do you have that imposter syndrome into you with your merch, with all of these your designs, you know?
Honestly, yes, especially because I have a shirt 666.
Okay,
and
yes.
it's very controversial. Like, even amongst my family, like, I've had my family's religious, so I've had so many people tell me that, like, it's not gonna, like, people, like, I'm gonna have to rebrand because I'm talking about the devil, and I'm like, no. 666, like I said, they're angel numbers. This first drop is angel numbers. It means reflect. It means to open up your highest spiritual self, you know? Okay. And it's like what I'm talking about. It's like empowering, and it's like, be the best you could do. Like, if you want to fucking run a marathon, fucking train for it, you know, and do it, you know? Like, if you want to be a doctor, don't let it limit you because you think it's hard or because it's so much school. Like, do it, you know? Yes. So to answer your question, do I think it's scary? It is, but I'm not gonna give up. You know, like, I'll have other designs. I'll have, like, something else is gonna spark up. You know, like, we're gonna grow. This is just the beginning.
And right now that you're saying that, my next question is, how far do you see this brand going?
Honestly, I don't want to get ahead of myself. I'm just doing it because I like to create. You know, like, I just like to be like it's something to do, especially with COVID and shit. Like, it's fun, it's creative, it's like an outlet for me to create, you know?
Yes, totally.
I want it to grow. I would be lying if I said I didn't want it to grow, but I don't know. It is what it is.
Yes, when I had my brand, like, shit happened. That's why I don't have it anymore. But as I told you, like, some days ago, I am also working in, like, some new shit. That's also nice. Because as you said, like, I don't really want it because of the money, because I can express myself. Seeing people with my shit is like, damn,
it's badass. Like I'm saying,
like, right now, and it's like, as I like this thing that some people say, the sun comes up for everyone. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh shit, I'm not gonna wear this shirt and shit. Like we can all make it here.
Exactly.
And
that's beautiful that you say that, because going back to, like, the Laredo artists, shit, I just dropped my water. Going back to the Laredo artists, is like, everybody's very supportive of everyone.
Yes, it is. They are, like, I like that community. Right?
It's something different.
Yes. Like, I don't think in that, to say media, I don't know anybody that is jealous of anybody else in there, because, like,
I mean, I'm pretty sure there is, right? But, like,
but they're not bitchy about it.
I hope that like, it's like, Bro, like you said, like the sun is gonna shine for everybody. Like let everyone grow. If we all let each other grow, we grow as a humankind.
Fuck yeah.
Right?
Yes. As the movie of Planet of Apes.
Okay.
Well, I watched it in Spanish, right? They say like simio solo, and they grab like a stick of wood. They are nothing.
Oh shit! Yeah.
But like apes together, they're strong, and it's like fuck.
It's
A
true.
fucking ape just taught me something really good.
I just learned something from my kind, because they're our kind.
Fuck yeah, dude! You know what's crazy? Some people that are watching animals all the time, whatever.
They what?
They watch animals, like their behaviors and shit. I don't know how to say it in English, not even in Spanish.
Okay.
But they study animals.
Uh-huh.
They are seeing how apes are starting to use sticks and shit to hunt. So we are living the stone age of apes. Like we're seeing it.
Like evolve.
Yes, and that's hella crazy. Like this is just the beginning, as you said, for them. Like
damn, that's trippy. You think robots are gonna be like that?
Fuck yeah.
Cause like like Siri.
Yes.
Yeah,
Siri's
like she listens
smart.
to us and shit. Like next thing you know, like she's gonna think for us.
Yeah, it's hella scary, and with all the shit that Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk are doing.
Nah, that's some demonic shit right there.
It is.
It's like,
and there's a lot of movies that explain why this is a bad idea.
Fuck, I'm scared, bro. Too bad. It's like we probably have like 70 years left of our lives.
Yes.
Like for us, like we have to next generation has to worry about that, I guess.
Next year, right? Like the future is really scary. Yeah. It's really scary. Well, for 1009, who's your inspiration? Where you get your inspiration?
Honestly, I am inspired by a lot of things. I actually, this shirt is actually 1009 is inspired and influenced by art, music, and it's like explaining that it's inspired by dance, sex, self-worship, God, love, and life.
That's nice.
And
I like it.
Yeah, and it's very true to it. It's like everything is inspiring. Like it's like the color, bro. Like pink. It's my birthstone color. So like life.
Yes.
You know that like love is like God. Music is like the culture, and like it's inspired by a lot of things.
You know what I like about your motto, to say so? Mm-hmm. Is it like a motto?
Yeah, yes. It's like a description.
Yeah, like a description that you use the word sex. It's still a taboo between the population.
Yeah,
still a taboo saying sex in something or having that word there.
Yeah,
when I saw the description on your page, I was like, he has balls, and I like it.
Yeah, because it's like it's nature. It's like how we reproduce. It's how we love. It's how we feel, I guess, sometimes, right? Too depends on the people. It's like it just is what it is, you know.
Yes, sir. What's your favorite thing about having your own brand, and what's the least thing you like about it?
To be honest, my favorite thing about it is the fact that I could wear anything I make. Like it's like, bro,
that feels badass.
Yeah, I took a trip to Houston and I bought a couple of things, but I'm like, I could just make it myself. You know, like I have some shit at home that I could like rock over there. So that's the best part. The worst part is like the fact that like I know people are gonna talk shit about it. Like I know people are gonna be like, oh, he thinks he's cool, or oh, I think he's like into the devil and like worshiping 666 and like shit like that, or like but. That's the worst part of it.
Yeah, but it's like the least thing that you care about.
Yeah,
also.
it's just like in the
you're doing you.
Yeah.
Yes. For the making process, what's your process? Do you have somebody who makes them for you? Do you make them yourself?
I make them myself. I'm not gonna lie, my girl helps me a lot. Like she's helped me. Like I have the little sewing, like the 1009 on the brand and stuff.
Yes.
And like she's helped me with that. My brother-in-law has helped me a lot with like finding like equipment to make it and stuff. So shout out to them. And to be honest, the colors and the ideas are only me, because people, I've showed them to like my family and stuff, and they're like, nah, don't go for those colors. They're like boring or whatever. But I'm like, I like them.
Yeah, when you have like a design and the colors and shit, do you
Yeah.
have like some filters, like not say like yourself or like some people that you show and like you know they're gonna tell you the truth, not just family, because
Yeah.
family not
Yeah.
always know like.
No, I love my family. Shout out to them. I'm not talking shit.
I mean, yes, we love our families,
Yes, yes.
but sometimes they don't know, they don't see
Our vision, right? Yeah.
So do you have like some people to
Yeah.
show them like, yo, I have this and that, and people telling you straight up like it's good, it's not good, what can you.
To be honest, I've had more people like that I've shown things be like, that's like the 666. Back to that, it's that one. To be honest, they like all this shit. Like they like that one. They like the balance. They like the
Yes.
heart. It's just that one, and it just fuels me more because it's like you're never gonna find something perfect,
Yes.
and this is the thing that you don't find perfect, and it's still gonna come out.
Yes,
You get me?
and the shit that you have with the 666, I like
Yeah.
it because once you explain it to me,
Yeah.
it was like, oh, okay.
You get
But
it.
at the beginning, I didn't talk about the devil.
Yeah.
Because I went to a religious school for like 15 years of
Oh
my
shit!
life.
I'm
Right?
sorry.
For real,
No, I'm sorry that you saw that.
Oh no. So we had some religion classes, but there was just some teachers that really explained you about how was religion, the good and bad and shit. So
Yeah.
I had one of those, and she explained us that the 666 it wasn't the devil. It was
Oh,
because
wow.
in the back in Jesus times there was this dictator that his name it was 3 words, 6 names each.
Oh, wow.
So to not say his name, people wrote 666. So it
Oh,
doesn't mean
shit.
the devil, but people misunderstand it.
Oh, okay. Now you guys know.
Yes.
And now I know too, because I kept thinking of that too.
Yes, because people just go straight up for the 666 devil.
Yeah.
Or no, it was a name.
That's
I'm not sure. I'm gonna lie to you if I tell you
What's the
whatever.
name?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's the name? I don't remember, but that was the thing in
the meaning.
Yes. the
Wow,
meaning.
that's badass. Now I got a new wrinkle in my brain.
Yeah. Well, last thing you wanna say?
To be honest, I'm super grateful for you letting me talk about my clothing line, my thoughts of how I made it. I'm super proud of you too, because you take pictures.
Yeah, thank
I've heard you play the guitar.
Yes, a little.
You make music too,
Yes.
and you make clothes. So I'm just so proud of like all of Laredoans. To be honest, like we're all doing something productive, like downtown area where they're doing the
Yes, I
pop
like
up
that.
shops.
Yes.
Pop up shops.
Pop. Yes.
Yeah, and like at Cultura at what is it called? Like the one in the mall, like the little girl that she's like 15 or 16 doing like major things now. She's like
At the mall.
yeah, she opened up a store like she was an organist. She organized like I don't know how to
Yes.
say it. She organized like pop-ups
Oh, okay,
and she
okay,
like
got it.
officially opened up a store in the mall
Oh, that's nice.
at a very young age. So like I'm just very proud and very inspired by everyone that is doing things, positive things. You
Oh
know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for coming, dude.
Thank
I
you so
really
much for
appreciate
having me.
it. Once again, it's glad to have you here, to still having Lily with us after that festival. Really appreciate your time, man.
Mhm. Thank you so
For
much.
the people that it's still watching, please go follow us on social media. My social media, it's at Manolo de Luna. Everywhere you look at it. Where can we find you?
Randy Official on Instagram and 1009 Official on Instagram too. The Randy is mine and then 1009 is for the clothing
Yeah,
line.
I'm gonna leave all the links below.
Yes.
For by this time that the video comes out, hopefully your brand is already up. So
Yes.
go check it out, buy some shit, some good shit.
Some good shit.
Well, see you next time, man.
Ladies, buddy. Thank you so much for having me.
Lo único que queda en esta vida son los ratos a gusto que vives en la vida. Es lo único que te vas a llevar. ¿Eh? No se lleva uno otra cosa. Así de que mientras puedas vivir a toda madre, mientras hagas lo que te gusta y puedas vivir bien, hágalo. Porque es todo lo que nos llevamos.